Scene one, Apple, take one. Scene one, Apple, take one.
Welcome to our live Raider Strong Network broadcast from beautiful Pulaski, Wisconsin. It's time for the 411, the show produced by students for students. And now, your arson host for today's broadcast.
Good morning, Pulaski High. I'm Jessica Gaska.
And I'm Sienna Potts. Thank you for joining us today.
We would like to start this morning off with a few important reminders from the PHS administrative team. First, there are under 100 days left until ACT testing. It will be here before you know it. So if you would like some pointers, follow hashtag #DriveFor25 for free test and study tips.
And speaking of Twitter, be sure to keep up on everything that's going on here at Pulaski High School by following the Twitter handle at PCSD_PHS.
And finally, in today's Administration Minute, a note of encouragement from the PHS principals. They want you to remember that work ethic is important, so never compare yourself to anyone, but work harder than you did yesterday.
One way to show your Raider pride is stopping in at the school store to get your best Raider merch, popcorn, snacks, and even soda. Hunter Chrisman talked to Mr. Otto about all the options we have.
Getting a delicious popcorn or buying simple school supplies is pretty easy when you have the PHS School Store.
The school store, it basically funds our FBLA and business programs. So actually right now you got to pay some, FBLA dues for all of our FBLA members. It's going to help kick in some of the costs for like our regional and state leadership conferences where the students can go and compete, and then any of our like supplemental like maybe whether it's business tours or a dining etiquette lesson and things like that. We may go to a restaurant like with one of our business classes.
They also have featured items such as nice Raider gear available for your purchase.
For the most part, we just do a lot of, obviously the students know, the popcorn and any of the snacks and stuff, but we do also sell a lot of merchandise. Like we've got college style sweatshirts, some hooded sweatshirts, quarter zips, and then as well we're going to be doing a new pre-sale where we have the students, the business principal students made and kind of created up some ideas, and then the graphic design students actually made like the logos and the designs. So those are going to be for pre-sale here shortly, so keep an eye out for those.
If you're wondering where you can get these marvelous items, they're located right in the PHS Commons.
The hours, they kind of depend. So if somebody really needs to get in, they can always find myself or Mr. Emmerich. We can always let them in. Otherwise, it's basically as students sign up, like during their PLTs, we can be open anytime through mods 3 through 6, and then anytime mods 11 through 14.
This store is run by Mr. Otto, Mr. Emmerich, and your very own PHS students.
For the most part, it's a student-led program. The kids pick, the designs, the apparel that they want to have in here, and then, obviously they're in here working most of the time. So between myself, Mr. Emmerich, any of the business students, and then our FBLA students are in here working.
When searching around, keep your eyes peeled for some special items.
I would just keep an eye out for the new products that the students have come up with. You're going to see some things on Twitter, Instagram, with some of the new designs and logos that they have created. They've come up with some really cool ideas, whether it's for sporting events or just new apparel in general, some water bottles. I would definitely keep an eye out on those, and those are going to be for a pre-sale hopefully by the end of the week, and there's going to be about a 2-week time frame where you're going to be able to purchase them.
Remember to support your fellow FBLA members by stopping into the PHS School Store.
Come on in. If you're interested in business classes or FBLA, we'd love to have you a part of this. One of the opportunities that you get will be able to kind of run a store and see what it'll be like to maybe either working retail or owning your own business. And if you're ever interested in having like suggestions on what we offer in here, we'd love to hear from it. So please don't be afraid to come down and see Mr. Emmerich or myself.
Reporting for the Raider Strong Network, I'm Hunter Chrisman.
The Raider Zone store has been around for 20 years, but the village of Pulaski welcomed a new business this week. Kwik Trip opened its doors yesterday at 5 a.m. The RSN crew got a sneak peek of the new store and offers you a glimpse.
Everybody's excited. We did hire about 40 people for the location. And just the buzz around town. People just can't wait to come in at 5 o'clock a.m. on Thursday to see the store. And actually, there's a lot of new things with this location that we're the 20th store to get a fresh blend machine, which does fresh smoothies, frappes, and stuff like that. We do have TV monitors instead of signage, so you don't have to sit there and change the signage, and we have great graphics and everything like that. So we're getting the state of the art of a Kwik Trip right here in Pulaski. It was probably about a year ago that we finalized everything, and then just through all the permits and stuff like that, usually it's about a 90-day process to build it. So within the last 3 months, if you've rolled by or you can see the process. We were going to go up on the highway, but we like to be part of a community, and Pulaski is a great little community. Like, we have Seymour local, you know, we went into O'Connell, we're down in Lena, and just it's better to be inside than by the highway. Kwik Trip is it's guests first. We all guest service, and that's what we strive for. So when you come in here, you'll get the best guest service. We do look to help out in the community too with, you know, different functions. We like to get involved in the community. I'm just looking forward to, you know, people to come and see Kwik Trip. You know, we clean restrooms, free ATMs, lots of specials. We'll have 3 weeks of grand opening that run until December 9th. So there'll be lots of goodies. So hope to see you here.
Kwik Trip isn't the only new thing. It's a new athletic season at PHS. Winter sports are underway. So here's Jack with your sports report.
Hi, I'm Jack from Jack of All Sports, and this is our first winter episode. Girls basketball got a tough loss to a good Wausau West team. They lost by 7 points in a close 67-60 game. Boys basketball, boys hockey, and boys swimming all start their season on the 27th of November. Wrestling starts their season on the 29th of November, and we got a preview for you.
You know, this year we're excited. We have an experienced team, a lot of seniors, a lot of returning letter winners that we feel are going to kind of guide our team, maybe help us take the next jump to that next level, with a nice combination of some younger guys to mix in the lineup, so we're also looking ahead to the future. We have a lot of guys who were in our regional lineup last year. We have Mitch Lakitzman, who wrestled 106 for us last year. He's back. Alex Stoichov wrestled a bunch for us last year. Got the Gracie Olney twins. Ben Klepik is back from last year. Liam Fahey, Derek Gibbons. It's a real experienced crew that we really feel good about this year. We're very lucky to have 3 guys who have been down to the state tournament coming back to our team. Owen Hines a couple years ago at 106. Cole Gilles coming back for his 4th time, and Jaden Lemke last year qualified. Cole has been right on the brink of, you know, a berth in the state finals. He's at that level, and it's been really fun to watch him grow throughout the years and turn into the kid he's turned into now. And, you know, he's an elite wrestler. He's one of the best we have in the state, and this year we feel good about his chances of getting over that hump. The younger guys, the new guys, the best thing that they have going for them is they are here every day and they are working hard and they are sponges. They're really good about paying attention to what's being taught and trying to use those things when we actually wrestle matches. It's a very coachable group that we feel like is going to take some nice jumps this year.
There's lots of seniors, lots of veterans on this team, but not only that, there's young talent too that I see in the room. Ryan Freeward and Ashton Kappa, I think, have good amounts of potential. So I think we could go far as a team.
I'm looking for a lot of excitement from people in my grade. We've all been wrestling since we've been little, and then we got some newcomers coming. So that's always a great experience to wrestle with them and teach them the sport. And then we get to make a run at Team State later in the year. That's one of our goals always.
We need to be ready to go right away. December 6th, we have a match against De Pere. De Pere has been a rival for us the last few years. We know they're going to have a good team on the mat, and our conference hopes are going to hinge right on that first week. And throughout the year, we're going to have a number of other teams that are going to test us that we need to be ready for. There are no gimmies in this conference. You have to be ready to go every Thursday.
As a senior, the only thing that really is different is it's my last go, so I'm just going to give it my all.
My goal is just make other people suffer. I mean, I want to pull on some heads and have some fun with that, choking some people. That's always fun. So yeah.
Go Raiders.
So, Sienna, have you ever wondered what superpower you would want?
If I could be a superpower, I think I'd want to be aluminum woman. That way, my superpower could be foiling crime.
Well, Teresa Van Stee went around school to ask students what superpower they want, and here's what she heard in the hall.
I would like to have super strength so I could beat my brother in an arm wrestle.
Okay. I would probably want to be able to read minds so that, like, if someone's doing something stupid in class, you can, like, think or, like, know what the teacher's thinking about that student.
I'd probably choose the power to have all powers, so it has like every power.
I'd have super speed, so I can just run around really fast and learn how to drive.
Okay.
I'd probably be invisible. Don't really want to take my world history test today.
Oh, okay. All right.
Teleportation, so that I could go anywhere that I wanted just for a day.
Green power ring from Green Lantern.
I would pick Wonder Woman because she can fly, she can talk to animals, and she has the ability to bring the world together.
I'd have flying just because you don't have to drive anywhere. No planes, just fly.
Sleep as long as I want and without waking up, because sleep is great.
Wow, those would be some amazing powers. And speaking of awesome, we would like to congratulate all the musical members this year for making the cast of Newsies.
We would like to give a special shout out to the main male lead, Caleb Miller, and the main female lead, Ava Bannon. Good luck to everyone who is a part of the musical. We look forward to seeing the production in February.
We would also like to give a shout out to the cast and crew of PHS One Act Play. They're on their way to state as we speak. They'll be performing this afternoon, and we wish them well.
Just a quick reminder for those interested in intramural basketball, BAA signups are Monday, November 26th, and the first game is Wednesday, November 28th.
That's all we have for you today, Raiders. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a great Friday and an awesome weekend, and good luck to all of you deer hunters out there. We hope you have a safe and successful hunting season.